Welcome to Pet Allies Adoption Minute, sponsored by Sholo TV. I'm Jill Tinkle, and I've got my tired little co-host Odie here, who just wants to take a nap now, RJ.
What a good boy.
More than anything, he wore his Alcatraz outfit today to remind us that he's got a lot of friends that don't live the lifestyle of the rich and famous like he does.
No, he's trying to break them out of the shelter is what I heard.
I heard that he also is working on breaking them out of the old dungeon shelter into a new one?
Yeah.
What's he talking about?
He's wanting to know where the heck's that new shelter, as I've been promising.
And when is it going to happen?
That's what we're starting to wonder too, but you know, it just takes time. We got some bids, and we want to really appreciate DWLS, Ken Sutherland Construction, for giving us bids. Sutherland was the winning bid, and he's been gracious and helping us learn, because we know how to take care of dogs and cats, but not how to build a shelter. So he's been helping us. We are now on a third architect giving us drawings, and that's a long process, and that's where we are stuck right at the moment. When we get those drawings, then we'll be submitting them to the city, and it'll probably take a month or so for the city to have time to go through reviewing the drawings and making any suggestions that they have, and then it'll come back to the contractor, and then he'll take about a month before he'll get his staff ready to start construction.
So we're a little ways out.
We are.
So let's bring everybody up to speed, because some of our listeners are probably thinking, why are they talking about a new shelter? So part of the facility has already moved.
That's correct.
To the new building,
That's
and
correct.
It's very, very nice.
Right.
But we don't have the room for the dogs, which is kind of important with a shelter.
Yeah,
so kind of need that area.
Right.
So that's going to be a brand new addition in like the back area of the new stone building.
Correct.
And so tell us about what is going on at the new building now. So in other words, we still go to the old original place for adoption. So if you're going to look at cats and dogs and things like that and test drive them there, you go where you always did. But exactly what's going on at the new office space.
Well, if you're looking for small animals, you would come to the new place.
Which would be, what do we have left?
We have 2 rats left, and we have a Daegu who has escaped and is loose in the warehouse. So if you're a good Daegu trapper, come and help us catch the Daegu.
It's like a scavenger hunt.
He's living evidence of his passing, but we haven't yet been able. It's really hard to catch a little animal that's sort of like a rat in a warehouse full of food.
Yeah.
So we're trapping him with water, and we'll see how that works. But so far, he has eluded us. He's a really cute little guy if we catch him.
I saw him.
Otherwise, he'll be living in the warehouse for a while. And the guinea pigs, thankfully, have been adopted. So right now, we just have a pair of really cute rats. And so any of the littles like that are at the new location. We're warehousing the food and office supplies and things like that people donate at the new place. The pet food pantry is at the new location. We were actually able to finally have a pantry location to give people food from, a centralized location, and people are coming 11 to 1 on Wednesdays. So we're starting to help a lot of people there. My office is there. I finally get an office, first time in
How many years? 19 years. Finally have an office.
Finally got an office. And we have a bookkeeper there, and other clerical things going on there. We get volunteers come in and work, like on the White Mountain Rubber Duck Pluck.
That's where the Rubber Duck Pluck was.
That's where the event was. Yep. And we're working on, we moved our storage trailer over there, so we're trying to get ready for construction to actually take place and get the dog kennels over there.
All right,
the cat room.
So what can people do to help move this along?
You can donate. We still need $275,000 more.
Just a little bit.
Just chicken feed.
Yes.
and we will need volunteers when it comes time for moving. I'm sure we're going to need help there. And we need to do some habitat building and some work in the current building. So if you feel like actually doing physical labor, there are things to do around the warehouse. And now that we have the storage trailer there, we're going to try to make a cat habitat outside for feral cats. So we could use some help with that.
So basically, just get in touch with you through the website so they can find you.
Or they can
I'm going to make a suggestion as well. A lot of us businesses here in the Sholo area have sponsored kennels for $500, and you get a really neat looking sign that's on the kennel for an entire year. If the kennel travels, your sign goes with it. A lot of you listening today have lost a pet that's near and dear to you. What a great way to memorialize that pet than to sponsor a kennel for a cat or a dog at the shelter for $500 and just put your pet's name up there. And that would be just a really neat way to do that. And that almost 100% of that $500 can go right to that new shelter, because you've gotten a really good deal on the metal signs for the kennels. I know that. So it's a great use of your money, because almost none of it goes towards a sign. Most that would go right to that new building. So I'm going to suggest you go down and do that. You can connect with RJ through the website though, or Facebook, or come by my office and I'll talk to you too. So lots of ways to help out, right? Right.
Adopt a pet.
Adopt a pet, or come see us at the shelter. And we just want to thank you today for joining us here on Sholo TV for Pet Allies Adoption Minute.
The Pet Allies Animal Shelter is located at 1181 East Thornton in Sholo Industrial Park. The shelter is open for adoption 7 days a week from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. If you would like more information about the shelter, its monthly events, or to schedule an adoption outside of regular hours, please visit www.petalliesaz.org or call the shelter at 928-537-8009.